So I think sustainability can mean a lot of things. What sustainability means to me is it's in three buckets. It's people, it's place, and it's organization. So we are all trying to help people, and that's to make it sustainable for us in the future, trying to help our environment, to continue it to be sustainable into the future, and for organizations as well, because some decisions need to be made that help both of those things, but also the longevity of what we're doing.
When I hear sustainability, there's another word I want to pull out of there. I want to take sustainability and I want to break it apart and I want to pull out the word sustaining. What do I want to sustain? I want to sustain this environment we have, because I think it is a beautiful, beautiful environment. And the way we see this environment best, I think, is on our campus. We have a beautiful little physical campus environment. And I want to do all I can to not only make that last as long as it can, but also from an economic standpoint, I want to take care of it in the cheapest, but in the safest way.
Sustainability is about understanding the resources that we have, whether it's the environment or on campus, and using them in the right ways, in the most effective ways, so that they benefit the greatest majority of people and also the environment in and of itself.
Keeping track of how much food that we're using and being able to not waste those resources that we don't need is really important, I think.
A really great new sustainability initiative that ASUP has been funding this past year is the on-campus compost bins that we put in the dorms. It allows students to, whether they're cooking or doing anything else in their dorms, they're able to separate out their garbage, their recyclables, but also compostable materials. It's really dramatically reduced the amount of waste in the on-campus bins, but moreover, it's just another opportunity for students to add sustainability as a regular part of their daily lives.
The composting program is a program where certain students go around the school, dorm to dorm, and collect all the compost from the dorms. We ride this bike and we carry this trailer behind us that carries all the compost, and we bring it back behind Commons and we dump it with the rest of the compost. And we write down on this how much compost we get each week, so by the end of the year we'll know how much compost we collected. And if we wanted, we could try and maybe figure out how much CO2 that stopped from getting in the environment and in the air, which is really cool. So far we've only collected twice this week. First day was Monday, that was 29.8 pounds, and today was 24.2 pounds. I heard recently I know we're for sure above 350 pounds for the year. I'm sure that's gone up because that was a couple weeks ago. So we should be by 500 by the end of the year at least.
It's important to continue the composting program here on campus because it allows students to do small, minute things that's going to help the world in a greater fashion.
The problems that we are going to be facing as a university, but also in the future, are going to be ones of sustainability and ones of innovation. So my thought on campus is to be able to educate, to train, to start those thinking processes as early as possible. With the composting program, it helps educate, it helps convene people into one place, and to help extend what we can do in the future by starting those healthy habits now.
I think UP has a lot of potential to be green and to implement a lot of sustainable practices that are there, but maybe we haven't used a lot in the past. We've talked about composting, we've talked about, we brought in the eco containers and really made that program happen, and that's something that I think we were able to do because of resources and also just student involvement. And I know the sustainability teams are really working to push the composting program that we've been doing in the dorms and on campus, so helping people know where their food's going and for us to know how much food we're wasting so that we can be a little bit more conscious about what we're using and how much. So yeah, I think there's a lot of room to grow and I'm really excited about it.